Howdy. This is my recovery, part 27. Today is the 29th of June. To get back a little bit onto the religion side of things, basically today's the feast of St. Peter and St. Paul. It's a Vatican holy day of obligation. And basically, if we remember the readings we get at Mass, one of them talks about 10 lepers that got cured. And Jesus told them, go show yourselves to the priest. Well, on the way, they realized they got cured, and one came back and gave thanks to the Lord. And basically, Jesus asked, we're not 10 cured? Where are the other 9? Well, I decided, since I've been cured, if we want to look at it that way, because I've been finding out a little bit more about what happened after the operation. Basically, again, I'm glad I was in a Catholic hospital. Hate to think of the alternative, but basically, things were bad, really bad. They have to work on me for about 12 hours to keep me on this side of the Sacramento VA cemetery. And if I was probably at another hospital that uses big math, big numbers, well, probably after 4 hours, forget it. Other people need these services. This person is not going to make a profit for us, so hey, let's cut our losses while we can. That's my value judgment. So that's why basically I've decided that the Vatican has 10 holy days, and I'm going to observe all 10 of them as an individual. This, I found out, many of the extra Vatican holy days, because U.S. Catholic Church has 6 holy days, are on Thursdays. And basically these Thursdays have been moved to Sunday. Corpus Christi was 2 Thursdays ago. It was moved to Sunday. Generally, the Feast of St. Peter and St. Paul is moved also to Sunday. So we still celebrate the occasions. It's just that they are on Sundays, a normal day you go to Mass as opposed to a holy day. Well, I decided, again, being that I've recognized that I've been cured, healed, however one wants to phrase it, so I'm going to observe all 10 Vatican holy days. It's only 4 more than we normally do, but that's what I'm doing. So again, a little bit more caught up. Yesterday, I spent in a video conference on WebEx with the VA, and I was accepted into the cardio reversal program, which is basically very much a heavy plant-based, fruit-based type diet to get you off your meds, or to reduce your meds as much as possible. By meds, I mean your heart meds. Get your weight down, knock your cholesterol way down, that sort of thing. And one of the questions I asked was, if we're going to do all this and basically stay off meat, I suppose meat as beef and pork and things of that nature, what about supplements? Because if I'm going to trade something off where I got to take all these supplements, is it worth the trade-off? And basically I was assured, no supplements. No protein powders and all this other stuff. Hey, you get it from the food you eat, which sounds good to me. They did say you probably might have to take some vitamin B12 tablets, that sort of thing, because I guess the way your diet is, but you're not taking all these extra ginsengs or whatever else it might be, and turmerics and all the other type of stuff that I hear people take and swear by. So that sounds good to me. Now, that's going to start in August. Sometime in August, that's when the next cohort starts, so I'll be starting that. Now, one of the other things that happened earlier today was basically the nurse that comes in, or I guess person that does physical therapy, took me off saying I didn't need it anymore. What happened there was, did a variety of tests. My tests have improved, or I guess my abilities have improved. One of the things was walk around the house a bit. The first time I did it, my heartbeat was over 100. This time I did twice as much. The person says I did last time. My heartbeat was in the mid-80s. So that gives you an idea that I am improving basically with exercises. So I said, okay, what should I be doing? Continuing the same or increase? And basically I'm going to be doing what you see here, still 15 times twice a day, but one of the things is I'm increasing the resistance. Before I was using a green band, now I'm going to be using a red one. Well, the red one actually is easier to use than the green one. The person didn't have any black bands, but what we're going to do here is take the red one, it's long enough, make it into a figure 8, and double it up. So now this is more resistance than the green band. The other thing also that I'll be increasing is, before I was using for my wrist curls, both up and down, bring my forearms from my side up to a 90-degree position, then doing a wrist curl forward and backwards. I mean, that's how I'm describing it, because one time you're rotating, you have your palms up and you rotate your wrists towards you. Next time your palms are down, and again you rotate your wrists towards you. And instead of using basically a kilo weight, which was a 500 milligram, half kilo weight, 500 milliliter water bottle. 1 milliliter is the same as 1 gram, so that's 500 grams, half a kilo. Instead, I'm going up to approximately a kilo using one of these weights. So this weight's a little bit more than a kilo, but it's close enough. A kilo is 2.2 pounds, this is 2.5. That's what I have, so that's what I'll be doing. The other exercises, such as the wiggle your ankles, stand on your toes, and the side leg lifts, I'm knocking those off because I'm doing more of these. The other thing also is now I am walking. When I originally started, it was 6 10-minute walks, then it's 3 20-minute walks. Now I'm into 2 30-minute walks, which for me is about a mile. We have our houses on a block. Inside the middle of the block there is so it looks like the letter U or the letter C. I probably have said that in the past. So I walk that once, turn around, walk it again. Each time it's approximately half mile, so I do a mile in the morning and a mile in the afternoon. So that's what I'm doing right now as far as the exercises, increasing the resistance, getting more strength. Talk a little bit more about the nurse that came by another time. As they say, end of line.